Hi everybody, and welcome to my home kitchen. I'm going to show you guys how to make my pressure cooker Kalua Pig, and I'm going to switch this over. How do I do this? Poo with other devices. Ta-da! Hello. Hello, and Ollie's here too. So, I'm Michelle Tam of Nom Nom Paleo. If you don't know who I am, I have a blog called Nom Nom Paleo and a cookbook called Nom Nom Paleo Food for Humans, an iPad app, and a podcast. And so I've been doing these Periscopes this week to kind of show you how I make dinner quickly for my family so you guys can see how easy it is. And hopefully it'll get you inspired to cook in your kitchen too. So this is super easy. It's super hot here, so all I want to do is make something in my Instant Pot. And so I think a lot of people think all I do is cook in a pressure cooker, and it's not true. But when it's hot like this, it's actually really cool. How to source good pork. I bought this from Belcampo Meat Company, and they have really, really great pork. But you can also, you know, the farmer's market always has good pork, and yeah, Dat Meat Camp. Hello, it's Josh. Hi there. If you guys don't know Slim Palette, you should definitely be following him because I guess I was going to call you a kid, but you're an adult now. That adult is amazing and has amazing recipes and amazing photos. Oh, and Gina's back. Hello, Gina. So let's hang out. That's another person you guys should follow. But I'm going to show you because it's already 4:30 here, and it takes total time about 2.5 hours, and I want this ready by 7. So basically, if you guys need this recipe, it's on my blog at nomnompaleo.com. Just look up pressure cooker Kalua Pig. Hello, Ryan, a first timer. I'm going to show you how to do it, but if you need step-by-step photos, just go to my site and look up pressure cooker Kalua Pig, and you can find it, and it's super, super easy. So I'm just going to start. I have right here. I'm going to try to keep moving this so that you guys can see this. But I have my Instant Pot, which is an electric pressure cooker. I have it on the saute function because then you can brown in it. Oh, hello, Ira. I know you. You go shop at the Belcampo. I do. And so people are always saying, I like the slow cooker Kalua Pig, but the pressure cooker one is so much better because it's faster and the texture is better. And you can make cabbage afterwards. So it's like a win-win all over. Oh wow, someone's saying hello from Turkey. Amazing. So anyway, I'm going to line. So this is what's different from my slow cooker version. You can actually kind of cook the bacon a little bit. So I have it on the saute function. I'm laying down the bacon so it's sizzling on the bottom. And so then here is my... I'm going to move this out of the way. Maybe you guys can see. Those comments are in the way though. Okay. Oh, and so if you guys like these, oh, look at all those hearts. So if you guys like these kind of cooking demos, I'm happy to do them. They're impromptu, nothing fancy. I don't normally shower ahead of time. Yes, that's hello, small person. That is Ollie. Say hi. Hello. And so Ollie, as evidence here, does actually drink dairy. We are part of a raw milk collective. So my 2 kids drink full-fat raw milk. I don't because I'm lactose intolerant, and I found out that it doesn't really work well for me. Oh, and someone's calling. How rude. So here, nobody important. I bet it's just a telemarketer. Just ignore them. So let's see. So I take the string off. This is a Boston butt. It's not really big. This is actually only a 4-pounder. In my recipe, yeah, because it's a telemarketer, and we just ignore. So when there's a big hunk of fat, I cut it off. Some people save it. You can render it for lard. I feel like when you're doing a slow cooker, if you're cooking something in the slow cooker or the pressure cooker, you really don't need that extra fat. You just skim it off later. And sometimes I cut too much and there's like a little bit there, but it's okay. And so for this, I could leave it whole, but just to make sure that it cooks all the way, I cut around the bone. So there's a bone in here, And in my recipe online, I have like a 5-pound roast. But this one was 4 pounds, and then I cut off probably like 3/4 pounds of fat. And so this is probably, you know, I don't know, like 3 pounds or so. And so I'm also not going to cut it in 3 pieces because I think 2 is fine. So this is what it looks like. One of them has the bone intact, and that's okay. My bacon is sizzling. So I measured out, this is a little bit less than a tablespoon because I knew that after I trimmed it, I wouldn't have 4 pounds here. Oh, actually. And I have garlic. And this is totally an optional step. You just stab holes in here in kind of random places. And then you stick in your garlic. And, you know, not anything. It's not really rocket science. So here, there's a hole. You want to stick in a piece of garlic. And if it doesn't fit, you just use your tweaker.
Ew.
Oh, are you showing them Daddy's toy?
No, I just don't want to see this.
Okay, then you don't have to see this.
That's so gross.
It's not gross.
It's sticking garlic and meat.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's so weird.
Oh, Ollie, did you just break dance for people?
No.
You sure? Because someone saw you, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is something that, oh. So I think my Instant Pot turned off. Because I think there's, when you're on the saute function, it turns off. Lilo, I want to see the robot. Where's Daddy? So Daddy's still at work. But here's the robot. Don't get it on the meat, but you can lift it. Can you lift it? Yeah, we can't open it until Henry comes home. It's actually Henry's toy. Henry's birthday is at the end of the month. And that's
I'm
his
getting an
early.
Ollie.
Oh yes, and Ollie, I guess the same company makes a robot called an Ollie. So Ollie wants an Ollie.
It's
yes,
spelled
it's
the
a
same
BB-8.
way.
Is it spelled the same way?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
O-L-L-I-E.
Okay, so I've stuffed all this garlic into the meat. How about a Periscope with Dad and the robot? Okay, but Henry doesn't come home till later. I can ask him if he wants to. So now all I'm doing is I'm seasoning the pork. And so this 3 pounds of meat, and it has a bone too, will probably feed 6 people, maybe. I think like it'll feed all 4 of us, and then I'll have enough leftovers for probably a few extra meals. And I actually do measure out the salt. So coarse salt are fun. I like coarse. I recommend the Alea salt, which is like, you know, the red Hawaiian salt, but I actually don't have any. This is a smoked Hawaiian salt, but kosher salt works. And depending on the size of your roast, it's about, if you have coarse salt, it's about 3/4 teaspoons of coarse salt to a pound of meat. Oh, let's see. Did not see that note. So if I can't see your notes because I'm like cooking, you can always type it again. Have you cooked anything with the cooker? The pressure cooker? Yeah, all the time. I did one yesterday. I did a beef shank recipe and I did a Periscope, so it might still be up and you can watch you can watch it before it disappears because Periscopes disappear really fast. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to plop these in here and then I'm going to move it so you guys can see it. But my hands are really quirky. Okay, now I'm going to move it. I hope you guys can see it. I don't really sear it or anything here, so we'll see. So I tried to put it in one layer. No can't anything with the cooker. You mean like pressure canning? I heard you cannot pressure can with an Instant Pot. I think someone, you can't. And my friend who runs pressurecooking.com, I think, has a post all about it. So now the pork's in here. It's on top of the bacon. Okay, let me see you guys can see it. And then I'm going to pour in a cup of water. Because unlike the slow cooker version, you actually have to add liquid. Because with pressure cookers, you have to have a minimum amount of liquid in there. And I think with an Instant Pot, it's about, it's hard to hear with sizzling, sorry. I think the sizzling's done. But you need at least about a cup of liquid because you need that liquid to come up to high pressure. Just made for the first time in my Instant Pot, and it's amazing. Great, see, I think now you're probably an Instant Pot convert. So I have the bacon on the bottom, I have the pork, which has been stuffed with the garlic and seasoned with the salt. And so then I'm just gonna put on the lid. Again, you just always have to make sure that this silicone gasket is intact. Someone says, can you make cracklins? Probably, but there's no skin on there. I think it's just the fat, and so I would just render it for lard. Mine comes next week. It is very, very exciting, especially I think with fall and winter coming. You can make all sorts of fantastic stews. Okay, so I'm gonna just seal this, and then you can see here, you gotta have this little knob has to go to the ceiling, so not to venting, because then it'll never get to high pressure, and you will not be pressure cooking. So you wanna put it to, and you can use your rice cooker, right? So you can use this as a rice cooker. You can't use a rice cooker as a pressure cooker. I have a Korean pressure rice cooker. Could I use that? Probably. I mean, as long as it's an electric pressure cooker, it should work fine. There's tons of different brands. I just have this one because this is the one I bought and it had good reviews on Amazon. I've been really happy with it. It's an Instant Pot, but I know people, I know Breville makes one, which is supposed to be really good, but I think it's a lot more expensive than an Instant Pot. Like an Instant Pot's like $120, and when it's on sale, it's like $99, which is a steal because I use this all the time. Like I just used it yesterday. And even if I don't eat this today, this will be cooked and it'll be like a pile of emergency protein that I can cook with later. Okay, so now all I do is I'm gonna set this. Oh, you wanna say hello? Your face is covered with hearts. We need more hearts, people. You have to just keep on touching the screen. So anyway, I'm gonna set this to 90 minutes on high pressure. And I've heard the best way to do it is you press manual and it'll default to 30, and then you press the minus sign because that will get you to 90 faster than the plus sign.
What? That makes no sense.
It does, see, because it goes to 0 and then it goes to 120 and then you just have to go back. Or maybe it doesn't, maybe it's the same. I don't know, whatever. It just seems like it doesn't take as long. Alright, okay, so then it's on 90, and it also says pressure high, and then you just wait, and then this will come to high pressure on its own. So even though it's 90 minutes under high pressure, the total cooking time is really going to be like 2.5 hours because it has to come up to pressure, which can take like 15 minutes. And then I like it to come down. I want the pressure to come down naturally. So when it's done cooking, like it can go on warm, but I just unplug it because that will make the pressure drop down sooner, but it's not really that soon. It still takes about 15 minutes. Just hold your finger down. It goes really quickly. Oh, that is another tip. See, I learned so much from you guys on Periscope. So next time I'm just going to stick my finger there. Do you ever do an all veggie night? Sometimes. But I make sure I have some sort of protein, like if I'm having a veggie frittata.
I'm having a
eggs.
vegetarian day.
Yes, he has. He's just had eggs and some dairy and vegetables and fruit. But for dinner...
Vegetarian day.
But you're going to have pork.
No, I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
I want to be a vegetarian.
No, you don't. It's life is much tastier if you can have animal
I still
products.
have candy.
No.
Yes, I can. I can still have candy.
You can be an unhealthy vegetarian if that's what you want to be. Okay. Can you show us a video of how to render lard sometimes, please? You know, I don't actually do that very often or ever. But I know that there are lots of blogs that do it. In fact, I think Slim Palette has it on his blog. I could be wrong, or maybe he did tallow. But a lot of people do it. And I just don't. My kid would kill me if I did vegetarian day. Yeah, my older son, who's at a play date right now, would be really mad if we had a vegetarian day. Yes, Candy is vegetarian. And so Ollie, before he started kind of eating whatever we ate, would say he was a vegetarian, but then he never ate vegetables. So how can you be a vegetarian if you don't eat vegetables? What is your favorite cut of meat to use for this dish? For this one, a Boston butt roast. It's also called a pork shoulder roast. And I have a whole podcast devoted to this cut of meat because it's amazing. Any tips on how to clean your Instant Pot? Mine has a lingering scent of Kalua Pig. So the gasket is probably the thing that is retaining the smell, that silicone ring. So I throw that into the dishwasher, but it still kind of smells. I mean, you have to wash the lid, and the stainless steel insert I also throw into the dishwasher, and that shouldn't have any smell. It's probably just the gasket, and you just, you know, it's okay. It's not the worst smell in the world. And so I think that is it. This is gonna take 2 hours. Hopefully it'll be ready for dinner, and if it's ready for dinner, then I will probably shoot a picture for Instagram. I never thought of putting the gasket in the dishwasher. Yes, that is what I always do, because otherwise it doesn't really get clean and it smells gross. Pig perfume, please. I don't know. That's not, maybe roast pork perfume. I'd be happy to smell Kalua forever. Okay. Okay, so thank you. Thank you for saying you love these scopes. Do you guys have ideas for other things you want me to scope? Because I was thinking I have to make a new batch of sofrito, which I've been talking about, which is an Italian mirepoix. So it's just onions, carrots, and celery that have been diced, and then I slow cook for like an hour, and then I freeze into little cubes. And I only have 1 cube left, so I have to make that anyway. Chicken nuggets. You know, I don't make chicken nuggets that often. I make garbage stir fry a lot, and we're gonna have that this week, so I'll probably show you guys how I make garbage stir fry. What do you think about adding fish sauce to the sofrito? Hi Owen. See, Owen just came home. I would I would add the fish sauce to flavor everything. I kind of like the sofrito clean. Oh look, say hello.
Hi, BB-8 came.
You gotta do your homework, Owen.
Okay.
How long and what setting? For the Pressure Cooker Kalua Pig, 90 minutes of high pressure, but you can look on my site at nomnompaleo.com and Google Pressure Cooker Kalua Pig, and it'll have step-by-step pictures and measurements of how to do everything. Oh, everyone say hi, kids.
Hi.
Yeah, I will try to keep doing cooking periscopes because I hope they're helpful, and I have to eat anyway. So I'll just show you, and my children apparently like to dance in the background. All right, that's it. Bye. I will talk to you guys later, and if you guys have any other scopes that you want me to do, you can always tweet me on Twitter. I'm at nomnompaleo because I love Twitter. I always see it. I hold my own Twitter. I hold everything. So, but I'm on Twitter and Instagram the most. And so if you write me a comment, I will see it and I will respond. So if you have ideas for future scopes, just tweet it to me or put it in my Instagram. And that's it. All right. Bye guys. Have a nice night. Oh, and I guess there was a big update on Periscope where you can do landscape. But Henry rigged this really cool Lego iPhone holder, so I'm going to keep with portrait. Do you guys want to see what he did? Here, I'll show you guys. So it's in this holder. Can you guys see? Can you guys see? Can they see?
They say yeah. Ooh.
Pretty cool, huh? No, like literally he used Lego to build it. So
Oh, I can't see it.
can you guys see it? Can you guys see?
Okay, I'll show you. This?
Yeah. No, see, I'm happily married to a nerd.
Can I keep this?
Okay,
thing?
so that's it. All right, I will see you guys. I guess tomorrow, and whatever I'll make, I will do a scope, and I will talk to you guys later.